Good morning, everybody. How you all doing this morning? I hope you all are well, and if not, I hope things do get better. It is Friday, and we're moving into the double digits tomorrow of January. Doesn't feel like it, but it is. How you all doing? Hey there, Super. Welcome on in. It is a semi-cloudy day today. It's actually pretty nice out for once. Not all gloomy and rainy as some might call it. Of course, I know I'm excited because today we have all sorts of stuff. I have missed this game quite a bit. So, there we go. There we go. I am so excited to get back into this. So, since last time, I did manage to do the day one run, where like you complete the game in one day. I managed to do that, and I'm on like day 19 now in that. where I kind of just like redid some stuff because I was trying to get like the final exam shit done and like figure out more. I was able to figure out enough of it that I think I could ace it now. Keyword is think. But I am excited because I also used the time to kind of go over like some of the clues I had and whatnot. And it's given me some ideas of what the answers could be. I've also like tracked a bunch of stuff related to the actual places. So I at least got an idea of what is behind each of the sanctums, like the order it's in. Of course, that only does so much. Speaking of the schoolhouse stuff, and we got 2 dig spots in it. Nice. But I have some plans. That's about as much as I've gotten done. But yeah, I have been in my free time playing a little bit of Core Keeper recently. I was able to find a Scarlet node the other night, thankfully. So we actually can get more Scarlet ore. Gosh, there's so much to talk about as well, because for those who didn't hear or haven't seen it yet, Minecraft announced its next update with the snapshots, and we're getting a full-on baby mob overhaul. And and craftable name tags and stuff. And my only thought is I want to be able to keep these baby mobs. So my hope is we'll maybe get something that'll allow us to, since they put so much work into the designs and whatnot. Though we won't know for sure. I don't have the gem for that. Let's do the parlor. I'm trying to remember everything we did last time, because it's been a while. Both statements on the white box are true, both statements on this box are true. Exactly 2 statements with the word true are false. The gems are not in this box. Top statement on the white box is true, the gems are not in this box. So, let's say these are false. And then this would be what Dang, that was literally just a guess. God, it really wants me to take the classroom. I want the new clue again because I have an idea with it. Ooh, lockpicking kit. Very worthwhile. Ooh, dovecot, always useful. Because this just allows me to rotate rooms if I find them. Oop, den. Perfect. Lockpicking kit. We'll do another classroom. We're on grade 3 now. We're actually getting surprisingly far, which is really nice. Of course, we still need more gems, but that shouldn't be too bad as long as we play it smart. I wonder which one it's in that. I know one thing I did get to see is the special rooms that we can get now. Like I saw another one of the upgrades. That is one thing I can say for sure, and it looked so cool. Perfect, a gem. This room usually contains a gem or an item on that. So. But, it's the, frickin' room with the pool table. I was able to kind of see a bit more of that room, and I got an idea of what I want to do. Sledgehammer's good, metal detector's good. Let's do this. We'll buy all 3, and then I'm gonna buy out the gems. And then we can buy this classroom. Perfect. This is what I needed. So, I was looking at this map. We have Arch Ares, which, if you look, it seems like full of like rivers and mountains from the looks of it. So I'm kind of like figuring stuff out. But as you notice, Erisia and Ordania Ares, before it became Fenares, are connected, and we know Ordinia had railroads. And with how close this is, it's possible there's train bridges. So if I can't figure out the locomotives that they used here, or whatever travel, I'm gonna try trains to see if that works. And then we have over here, where Morajai has a ship next to it. So I'm thinking this one is probably more naval based. Like, these are just some of the things I've kind of like guessed about. Oh yeah, I also did learn something about the ladyship chambers by complete accident. If you actually stand inside, you lose 10 steps on the next day, which may sound bad, but you also gain a star for it. So that's pretty neat. Cool, I got a shovel. Let's see what I can get. A coin. Oh boy. I do want to like complete the mirror room in this because that is something we've been meaning to do for a long time. So I do want to try and do it as well if we can, but that takes so much like luck-based stuff. My hope is we will figure it out though. Either way, let's... Oh yeah, I forgot we have multiple courtyards right now. Meaning we actually get a lot more out of this. Turnip. But yeah, if we're to get the mirror room, we're gonna probably need all sides open. Just so we can, like, do everything I kind of want to with it. Oh, perfect. More gems. I want the spare room right now because that... Nice, we got a gem this time. Ladyship's chambers? I debated it, but nah. I want the West Wing Hall first because I want every chance we can. As I was saying, every chance we can to get all sorts of stuff. Because I want to mix... If I mix these two together, I actually get something really nice. Because the shovel is just good with it because it just combines both of their abilities and just means we find keys more often. Which is kind of what I want. This adds a morning room, but this is at the end of a hallway, so... Lucky Rabbit's Foot! Another gem. And some booties. Perfect. Okay. Lockpick kit didn't work. And this is why we also have a breakfast nook. It's really good because we can just eat this and just get free crap. It's awesome. Ooh. I think I'm gonna take the observatory here. For 1, the star. 2, we might get something useful. And 3, yeah, like a sail and a key. Hell yeah. Yeah, then we can get more classrooms like this. So we got art room. Eat the apple. Oh, perfect. The morning room. It's just some free gems. Ooh, and the coin purse. I don't remember if we have combined the Lucky Rabbit's Foot with the coin purse in this, so, yeah. I don't want to add more to the draft pool right now. I just personally don't think it'll be useful. Lockpick didn't work. Let's check this door. Classroom or nursery. I'm going to do the classroom. Because we get the history class. And I believe we've added the last classroom to our draft pool. I'm not 100% sure, though. But if we have... Oh, that'd be perfect. Ooh, dining room. And it's on rank 8. So we not only get this automatically done, we also get this automatically. Perfect. I've gotten a lot better at, like, drafting in this game over time. I do want to try to get all the dead ends, because I think that would be really fun to do. The issue is just getting enough. Okay, we're 7th grade. And I'm going to be honest, this took me so fucking long to figure out, and even still I don't fully understand it, because it's that frickin' complex. Drafting studio would be nice. I need it. Because I need to add more to my draft. Because we still have stuff left. Got the dormitory. It's actually really useful, the dormitory. Okay, okay. I know what I must do. I want to check here again. Make sure I didn't miss anything. I'm gonna have to go back to that one thing. I believe I drafted, like, I have the other classroom in my draft pool. I'm not 100% sure on that yet. Because because I know I did it in my other one. But, yeah. This is the wrong way. Thankfully, we have steps to spare. I know I really need a key. Yeah, we don't get keys here. We don't have a locksmith. Okay. But one of the things I know for sure is we have 2 more dig spots that could give us something. Keyword is could. Will they? Lord knows. And if they don't, I want to still combine stuff to make sure. Yep, there's the key. And some coins. It's really good that I actually have that. The sad part is we just never found a laboratory computer or a computer in general to activate it. Actually, I'm gonna go to the classroom over this way because I can actually re-roll the draft naturally since they're classrooms. And I think that's gonna be more helpful. Right into the dovecot, which then we can move through here. We use the key. Speaking of the laboratory, reroll. Mechanarium is not going to work here because we have like 1. Reroll. Damn it. Kitchen could be nice, but courtyard. Because this guarantees at least 1 of these. Okay. Holy coins that I just don't need. Can't open that one for some reason. Or that one, of course. Like, I literally gave myself more chances. And nothing. That is my type of luck. Wait a minute, the dovecot! I forgot it has these. Coins. Coins. You know, that just feels more like painful than anything else. It's literally the world going, hey, guess what? Fuck you. Literally, that's just what it's doing. But I can at least do one thing. Actually, I can check the trophy to even see if I have it, because if I already have it, I don't even need to do it. Oh, we already have created all the contraptions. So yeah, we could just call it a day. Awesome. I do know that if we're going to get that Mechanarium Sanctum key, we're going to need to really work towards it. I do have a list of which keys we have found and where, and my guesses for the next keys. We have 46, Clock Tower, Reservoir, and Safe House. One of them mentioned a major minor mentioned keys. So Music Room is the first thing that came to mind, and then Mechanarium for the 8 one, and then the Bank Vault. We need to somehow get those all as well, which is easier said than done. And I've been meaning to read the diary fully, and I know it's going to be in another language, but I know it stays unlocked because I was curious about it, so I looked into it. The shelter's actually amazing because not only do we get a free gem and 3 free red rooms that just act like normal rooms, we also get to log into the network for free and just get our freaking lab going. Remote terminal access for the laboratory. To the laboratory. Experiment setup. Each time you eat an apple, I guess. Actually, no, this one would be really good with what we have today because we can draft 3 red rooms for free. So if we draft the weight room and the archives early and get a mirror room, we could then draft another weight room or archives for free and just bada bing, bada boom. These are the things I think about. Dark room, no. I want the guest bedroom early that gets a dead end out. Ooh, compass. Because if we can get some dead ends out early, we're more likely to find the mirror room that I want. Nursery! This is perfect. And some dice. Because, yeah, if we go into here, is that... I'm trying to remember the thing. If we go into... outer rooms? No. Bound floors. Yeah, we found quite a few of these. Studio editions. We got the dormitory, which we have yet to find. Red rooms. We're still missing a shop. I wonder what. I know this counts as a dead end. Room 46, we know. Rumored. Where is it? I know this is a dead end. I wish you could see, like, what is considered dead end and not, like, easily from this. I know this counts as a dead end. Where is it? Vault is a dead end. I know that. Study's a dead end. Chamber of Mirrors. It is a dead end. Okay, so this one would actually be great for the dead end one as well, because you can open up all 4 doors. Okay. Courtyard. Just get that out early. Ooh, metal detector. That's always nice. Always nice. A corridor. God damn it, that's gonna be in my head now. Da 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 da. Don't pee on the floor, use the Commodore. Like, anybody remember that one? Oh, there's the key. Conservatory. This is great. Like, that's one of those things, I will say, but though, that is one of those things that kind of just sticks into my brain. I want this to be a standard room. Corridor, already commonplace. Trophy room, I'm just gonna keep it rare, but making the foyer more common is gonna be amazing. Because that is a really useful room. Oh wait, this will actually get me double my gems as well. And our experiment will shoot off twice, but doesn't really help us right now. A bedroom. Hallway. Let's do the parlor. Why not? Because we do have a lot of corridors in this. Coin. Blue box is empty if false. Black box is false. Above statement is false. Well, that's contradiction. Black box is true and it contains the gems. So the black box is true. So confused. That, like, actually broke my brain. Yeah, see, we do have an extra classroom in the pool. There we go. Ooh, car keys. That's actually really useful. Of course, it's a security door. Okay, I need to use the courtyard because it gives me the most space. Freezer is a dead end, but I want the breakfast nook, I think. I need red rooms. Which is easier to find, you'd think, but... Okay, observatory. The observatory. Well, more gems. A lot more gems. Sniff out the key or the coin. There we go. Okay. Master bedroom, morning room, pantry. Let's do the morning room. We start tomorrow with 4 gems then. And then we gain an extra 3 back. Plus, coupon book! Spare green room. Bump. Ooh, the foyer is amazing early on. Because if we get the Great Hall, that's just an insta, like, all the doors are open. Conference room. Because this is a good room. Then we'll have the hallway closet where I can get rid of another dead end. Let's get the commissary, however you want to pronounce it. Shovel, magnifying glass, and then let's grab a set of gems. I hated doing that, but it gets it out of the thing. We get a key for the bank, gems, and a coin. I wonder if there's a way to open the toilet. Because I would love to see if there's like a way to flush it or something. Because it just keeps like bugging me, like... And I know there's a chance it does nothing. But there's this internal part of me like, the toilet holds the secrets. The toilet holds the secrets. And I don't know why. Just weird random feeling. But our bodies get weird feelings for various reasons, so. Then I can grab this. Oop, another key. We need a key card. But, okay, and then I can lock this door. Jesus, I am not finding shit. In terms of red rooms. Like, Jesus. My God. Okay, I'm re-rolling. I need to see if I can find. You fucking serious? Well, I can now look at new clue at that one page. X to Y to Z to A to B. Wait a minute. Assume page count starts on page titles. Okay. So if I were to combine that with the numbers, because look, there's a train track thing there. Dead end, major key. C is last, of course. Seen all the signs. So if we were to do it, we'd have red prints, which would be 8 and 10. So 8th 10. So 8th word of 10th page. Realm and rune would be 10th word of 13 page, if I'm doing this right. New clue, 7th word of 1st page. And the fixed stars, 8th word of the 3rd page. So page 1? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sundial. So blank, blank, sundial, blank. And I did figure this one out by pure like happenstance, thankfully. It flushed them all down the drain. It really does. Wait, I can actually zoom in on this. Suspect list. So if I were to take the suspect list here, it said minor that one time. So let's see. With the ones we can see, it would have to be 12, 14, 16, or 12. So this is me going off pure, like, speculation, too. So wait, suspect is important because we found a note over here. Suspect is minor. Suspect is major, so it would have to be a minor. The suspect is A key. Revard. Do we have a Revard? No. Because... Okay, let's see. So that the suspect is a minor. This would leave... us with... Charles... Richard... Bo... and Sandra. Because I'm thinking about this. So... And from what we know from these weird scribbles, there's all sorts of stuff. Anything? Because they say a key. So that means we need to look for a Richard Scott, Sandra Dillon, Bo Lee, or Charles. And I'm just thinking. I'm like, this could be various things. Wait a minute. I'm dumb. No, wait, I'm not dumb. Or am I dumb? Or am I reusing the same thing? I completely like... So... if the suspect is May and then Jor... because it mentions in this one... there it is. May Jor... it means it would have to relate to... Okay. This may sound weird, but if we have... but with M-A... and then Jor... if I were... this is probably gonna sound like I'm a conspiracy theorist, because I haven't shown off the 8th classroom, which I've seen. It talks about language in there, and some of the things I was able to do is figure out, like, root stuff. Where is it? Where's may? Ma equals small, so it would be small, and then Jor Lor hi tre hiran ari nai dal etor is in an Jor name, small name. So if it's a small name, what's the shortest name on here? Christopher Clark is not. Bo Lee. Bo Lee is 5. Revard is 5. It's Bo Lee. I just connected so many fucking dots. I feel like a fucking genius. I don't even care if I just got locked out of this. I feel intelligent. I feel smart. Ha. That means, though, if I did this right... Nail. Damn. E? Nope, but it's a turnip. Just means I get enough steps for sure. Okay. At least we're able to set off the experiment a few times, even if it's not a lot, just for, like, the sake of it, but... Okay. Now, if we go over here, let's type in Bo Lee. With a capital B and L. Bo Lee. Oh, wait. Revard. Deactivated. Bo Lee. What? Wait a minute. Does that mean Bo Lee is the... Trying to figure this out. Because now I'm like, well, shit. I might have did it wrong. Or does that mean Bo Lee is Revard? You get me? I have an idea. This could be the biggest stretch beyond stretches. No. It might need to be this. No? Let's try it the other way. Fucking yes. Terminal timeout settings. How long computer terminal stays connected to the network without disconnecting? 1 month. Electronic mail, laboratory mailbox on? Oh my god, there's more mailbox. Inbound, outbound connections and electronic communications outside local network have been temporarily disabled. There's an outside connection I can get, maybe. Return to menu. User database. 3 additional delisted admin keys. Okay, so more are Tome. Okay. Obviously Babbage. Personal access. Rutov and Redav. Expired, which is why it didn't work. And then access. And then 3 delisted. Interesting. So this is probably lab user. Lab technician. Lead system administrator. System admin. And then this would have to be the, and then we have lab tech. House manager, and we can see what these two were. Temp admin. They were the servant, and Revad was the former groundskeeper. Okay. Last cables have been laid. Offline terminal has been connected to central network. Given ever-changing nature of the server outside the house, maintain connection stability. Small cavern off the eastern drive was selected for server site. That's where we are. All remaining computer terminals on the estate are now connected to the network mainframe. Ask the Baron to come up with a name for the network. Deliberation. Named Blackbridge, a somewhat ominous name for a project given the legend from what the term derives. Very fitting considering most actual cave house at the mainframe. Not suffer that same fate befell the story. Regular maintenance report. Fixed connection error occurring between office and security terminal. Add electronic mail capabilities to each terminal that can access via network. 3 admin keys have been added. Aha. So this would be Lee B. Prov C. And then Hound U. View access restricted to those 3. We're planning something later this year. Need to make communication here, not to be archived. Are there any potential steps we can ensure privacy? Already taken care of. We are now bypassing message archiving. Randolph, which would be the temp admin, shouldn't notice anything out of the ordinary. No one else in the state can know we're here other than Mary, of course, who saw Lee on Tuesday, but Houndu has a plan to take care of her. Mary stuff. So he took care of Mary? Be done is done. That the body is not discovered. The last thing we need is for the Red Guard to be snooping around here. Whoa. She won't be found, rest assured. Let's disperse for now. I'll meet you here at the safe house in Reddington in 4 days. Then inquiry is over. We'll proceed with plans for the museum. Zooming operation. Welcome back, Lee. Been camping out of the old schoolhouse for the past month waiting for the return. Suspiciously quiet. Should prove effective base operations outside the purview of the staff and the Baron. Should have an opening on the first day of September. Would be ready. I don't see why not. Negotiations for transportation are on the final stage. Wait a minute. Then how did she write the note? Because she was talking about being ready for it. Now I'm curious. I think Moore's planning a scheduled maintenance soon, like a rep gets up. Okay. And deleted from the user base. Temporary access to mainframe Blackbridge Grow has been restored to perform routine maintenance. Been restored. Updated privileges, admin access, full access to all features, personal access, user database, archive access, full access plus access to archive admin logs and deleted database entries. So I need, admin, all features, personal is user data base, and archive is what I want. Full plus archived admin logs / deleted entries. RTA is down for a while. RTA is working. For request, temporary admin key has been added. Network deactivated. New admin has been added. Kate, welcome to the team. Data management, updated user database. More R. Okay, so I need to try the other ones. Data files. Import trophy data. Wait, I can actually do this. Because I can do this. Because I already have those trophies on that one. Okay. Okay, now we try... Okay, so let's try Prov C. Hound U. Baba A. Use a database. Okay, so she can only just see this. And if, let's do more. And then R. Okay, so clear save data, duplicate save data, create backup, restore backup. Admin logs. Like, I'm just debating. Look, deleted log. So we actually got to see what they were. Oh my god, so Bo Lee is what we were seeing. So he was part of the heist. Okay. No one else they say knows we're here other than Mary. So only Mary knew. And she won't be found. So our mom is very likely dead here. We can actually go through the list of suspects again and for these and kind of figure out who these people were. And we can also find a few more of the things while we're... Oop. I bumped my keyboard there. Okay. Because we'll be able to now go through a bunch of these, hopefully. Parlor. Bedroom. Through the courtyard. I can look at the Nook one. I do remember buried being something important. Oh, thanks for the raid, Arceus. Welcome on in. Hope you all are having a wonderful day. How was your stream? Hello, Mean Carvo. Welcome in. Journey is noteworthy beside. Okay, so that would be buried beside. So it's buried beside something. Hey, Great Fox Sage. Hey, Arceus. Hope you all are doing well today. Hope your stream went well. What were you streaming? Right now, I am going through a bunch of the stuff. Great. Finish some blueprints yourself. Nice, nice. Yeah, I quite literally have been doing that right now as well. I need to get to the library. Oh, shoot. Wait, I can actually use this to my advantage. Fixed stars. I need that one still. Fixed stars is... I have so many things that I have written down at this point. Fixed stars was 8th word of the 3rd page. 1, 2... Does this count as 3? Or is it 1, 2, 3? Because it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which would be base. Blank score, blank, yeah, it'd be blank, blank, sundial, base. I'm freaking... This is a lead you're unfamiliar with? Yeah, I just unlocked the admin access terminal fully, and am also trying to figure out how to get the other microchips. Okay. Red Prince is 8th word of the 10th page. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 8th word 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Eyes? Oh, wait, no. I was looking at the wrong one for the 10. 10th page, 8 words, so it's turn. So turn blank sundial base. So sundial base can be turned. Yeah, the one in Black Grotto. So apparently I can turn the sundial base. And then there's something buried. Do we have a pantry? Wasn't bridge in pantry? I think I have something in here about the pantry. Where is it? Pantry. I'm so glad I wrote some of these. Pantry. Letter to Bridget. Bridge is oddly off compared to the rest of the things. So with that, if I'm right, it would be buried beside blank bridge. And there's only one bridge I know of. There's one bridge I know of. Aha! I just started clicking next to the bridge. I literally just went click, 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 click. Also, do I have a sledgehammer? I do. Because the book, I also know, we saw these, and I can break them. Because there's a sledgehammer next to it. Aha! Because that was another thing I had written down next to these. I have a bunch of random things written down. Let's see what this does. Oh boy. Now that we got all the microchips, I can finally do whatever this is. Cutscene! Castle, court, castle, court. Hope you have a wonderful day too. Cloak. So, castle, court, cloak, and then a bunch of binary. I took so many pictures right there. I'm gonna look at the binary later, unless it's important. Let's see. So the binary 0 1 0 0 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 0 1 0. Okay. Same thing. Because then I can... Because the binary in that... Because... I hopefully will be able to get some more from those. Okay. Oh, I did not mean to take that. Let's see what this is. Come on. Whoa, this is like ruins. Whoa. This is sick. The throne room, reclaim the crown. The village in the background. There's Reddington Village. What are the So, of the things we've found here, we found the treasury and the throne room and the tomb. Those three are the only black blueprints we have found. Does that mean... And it's possible, but does that mean that this used to be the site of the castle of Ordina? Because if it is, that would explain so much on why it is so weird and odd. Okay, it said something about spinning bases. Well, there's one thing left, so maybe that's related. But for that, we need another book. Which is Realm and... Realm and Rune! I know where Realm and Rune is. Because we need the 10th word of the 13th page. Oh, we have figured out so much today. There is so much excitement right now. Okay. I'm trying to remember what Simon's last name is, because I want to see if Mary has one. No, not that one. That's the tunnel. God, I wonder if there's something behind the boxes or something. Like, I know we've already found something in there, but I just have this, like, strange feeling that there's more to that. Like, there's a way to move the boxes, maybe, but I might just be wrong. Alls I know is right now, I am super excited. Okay. Rum and Rune, Rum and Rune, Rum and Rune. We're gonna solve this puzzle today. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Realm and Rune. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And it is the 10th word. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Scorched. Turn scorched sundial base. Scorched, scorched, scorched. Wait a minute. The burning glass. We need the burning glass. Oh my god, we need the burning glass. Looks like our time for the burning glass isn't up yet. Oh my god. I'm like shaking from excitement right now. Oh boy. Like, I'm slowly having stuff connect in my brain right now by looking at this clue thing. Okay. Day 67. Insert 6-7 joke here for the younger folk. I hate that. 41. Oh, these stay broken? Oh, they don't have a sound. That's a shame. But that is pretty cool. Do a little coin for luck. Okay, let's see what outside room we get today. Oh, it doesn't say dig up. I am so glad. Yeah, look. The other black blueprint. Tomb. Tool shed or trading post. Is there anything new we could get from the tomb? Because the ladyship key is, her diary key is in the closet. I think I might as well take the tool shed, because it gives us a better chance of getting the burning glass, is my hope. Because we get those 2 special items to start off with. If we can get like 4 of the gear rooms with the mechanarium and get it into like a corner or like surrounded, we could get a lot from that alone. Let's do the pantry. I am so glad I wrote down about how weird this was. I just love that. Oh my gosh. Metal detector. That's 3. That's 2 thirds. 2 of the 2. I mean, 2, 1. It is 1/2 of it. Frick. Secret garden key. Well, that's a good find this early. I'm gonna take the guest bedroom. Sniff, sniff. Not a key. Coin! Okay. Because sometimes magnifying glass can be found in there, and I'm like, come on. Another courtyard. God, we have so many damn courtyards in this because of the thing. Hey there, Eternal. Hope you're doing well. You made it? Yeah. You just missed us, like, with the biggest revelation of there's a good chance our mom is dead and the body is hidden somewhere from her colleagues. And also that this possibly is built on top of the, like, long destroyed castle of the original Ordania, like, country before Fen Ares. Like, this is one crazy ass stream already, and we're not even 2 hours in. Because we found a throne room, and the 3 black prints we have found. Look at this throne room, and then the treasury, and then the tomb are all black blueprints. So my guess is they all relate to the original, which we know the main color of Ordinia was black. And it's only a theory, but damn, we are getting crazy knowledge today. Because they said I'll take care of her and the body won't be found, so I'm just here like, yep, our mom is fucking dead. Also, holy courtyards, Batman. I've found so many courtyards. Like, I know the Blessing of the Garden, we have 8 extra in our draft pool, but Jesus. Imagine going to someone's house and they have 8 fucking courtyards built into their house. Let's do the patio. We'll get our gems back. Holy courtyards, Batman! God, I remember the frickin' actual series that comes from the whole, like, it's like Holy Fried Chicken or something. I mean, honestly, I don't even know. I mean, we technically inherited this from our frickin' we inherited the Baron title from our great uncle, Herbert. Corridor. Let's get rid of the closet. Rabbit's foot and the dice. I also found that we can take our trophies from other things and implement them into this, so now we have all of these. So now I know how we're supposed to get dare mode. Pick the fucking gem up! My character just did not want to pick that gem up. Just like, nope, this gem. Nope. This is my gem now. The world's gem. Can't have it. Don't know what was up with that one gem. Just didn't like me, I guess. Okay. Kitchen, parlor, chapel. Hallway, the corridor. Yeah, it was specifically that one gem. It's just like, nope, this is my gem. Dining room, because it's just worth it to get early. Same for the nursery. Morning room, bedroom, courtyard, because I get to go more. Or, well, apparently not. It is decided that I am a security risk. I mean, fair. I mean, we do have a morning room that we could have drafted. I wonder if there's a tea parlor, or if that's just meant for the morning room, because the morning room does have the stuff. I know one of the classrooms had a teapot, so it's not exactly out of possibility to make tea in this place. You just got to get lucky enough. I imagine there's but there's only one real bathroom, the lavatory, and there's only one of them, and it's like, imagine trying to go to the bathroom in this house. It must suck. Gotta pee? Too bad. Gotta do all this luck, and if you don't find it, well, good luck. Like, this box and this box and the white box are both false. True box contains the gems. You will open this by it. You will open this box and find it empty. True box contains gems. So this would have to be false and this false. So this would be true. God, I am a mess today. Oh yeah, this game definitely is a whole new level of nuh-uh. Ah, the turnip. And break the lock. Ooh, fancy. The kennel is amazing for this. Hi, Hey! You get a pet. Aw, little cute popper. I guess I'm taking chapel now. Oh, my coins! The secret garden key. Also, this coin is so diabolically hidden. And the only reason I know it's there is because I found it enough times that I'm like, okay, this one's evil. Pull the lever! Ah, yes. Oh, this is great. The West Wing or the commissary? I gotta take the commissary. I can buy bananas! Yet no magnifying glass. Silver key. Oh, baby. And we know how to open this room now. And I just unlocked all the doors. And as we draft a green room from this, we get more luck. Oh, the vault! I need vault keys. Or the showroom. Badly. Look at how much money I am. I'm rich. And I am. I have. I'm rich. Hallway. Come on. The solarium. But it... Ah, damn it. I have to do bedroom because otherwise I get locked out. I got the keys. I can use this. The classroom. Boy, I'd hate to get the music room. I'll take the kitchen. That's just a good room in general. The foyer. And that means I can now go through this. I mean, yeah, the money literally just gets sucked in. Oh my god. Plus 50. That's a lot. That was a lot to come out of that. The treasure trove. Plus 5 coins each time you go in. And we can open this box. Green memos and white boxes are always lies. Okay. That is good to note. And we get more money. Basement key I can't use, so. Coat check, study, or observatory. Well. Just saying. This gives me the queen. Do I have a king somewhere? I don't have the office. I do have a chapel. I need the king if I get this. But I guarantee a gem back. Apple, and then there's something else in here. That key was really well hidden. Yeah, because there's a queen in this place. So now I can do this. Library, bunk room, gymnasium. I'm going for the library because it's free. And do I want this again? I do want Curse of Blackbridge so I can kind of figure out what it says. The Chamber of Mirrors! Or Drafting Studio. Oh, this is a difficult one. I have to do Chamber of Mirrors. And I gotta pray. We haven't found a frickin' vault key. It's always when we want it, we never can find it. I'm buying those, and I'm buying these because the gems are super important. We lose a coin, I don't care, because I'm doing this my way. Boiler room, courtyard. Oh, the boiler room is our best chance. Because not only do we get power, it'll take us this way where we are able to re-roll. Security! Perfect! Because now what we can do is log into network, Swan Song. We get a bunch more lore today. Farming for the Rada Discord. Ah, yes. Electronic mail. For our last meeting, effectively means to spend all security camera recordings. There no longer wish to have a tape log of activity in the state. Might seem security risk, but promise good reason behind it? Sorry for lagging. Reply. Learn how to use this machine. Issue. Interest in selling secondary access. Okay, yeah, that's about the access levers. Like to address potential security. Gone from once in a red moon to as rare as a man's without self-pity. Okay. Second. Oh. So it was Babbage's idea. More of those red or blue memo sheets, the Baron has requested a handful of each new project. He is working on the clock tower, but my plot, I can understand the life of me why you and the Baron confounding my staff, every other person stumbles upon your colored memos. Not confident confusion is the best security, but not my department, so I'll leave that up to you. That's so cool. Okay. We didn't learn anything too interesting from that, but still. Better get better. And then I can do that. Go back in. We're back into security. Keycard system. Security level. Low. Offline mode. Unlocked. Perfect. Gotta do this. East Wing hallway. Perfect. We get an easier way now. Back through that. Walk-in closet, we can mark off our list now. And we get key, coins, and that. Damn. No magnifying glass yet. It's kind of crazy. Uh, dark room is such a risk. Spare green room. Oh, this is perfect. Because here's what I can do. I can leave, re-enter to do that. Also, now we can use this and we can re-roll if necessary. Like here. Courtyard. Lockpick. Turnip. And come on. No, 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 no. I don't know if I can do it with only 3. I fucked it. I fucked it. I hope I can do it with only 2, but I don't think I can. Not worried about this. I'm worried about this. Okay. Can I solve it with only 2 is the real question. That's my only, like, thought right now, because I fucked myself on this one. I should have taken the pantry and not risked it. Oh, there's a banana here. Okay, now I need to go through here, and then up. Cross. I am quite literally doing, like, some of the craziest shit right now just for a mirror room. Okay, that opened up. I won't be able to access that. So yeah, no, we've completely fucked it for ourselves. Damn it. Ah. And we don't have a vault key for the vault. So we can't get the vault one. We just know it's in the vault somewhere. Like, I can't... I can't really lockpick them. Ah. And there's nothing left. Wait a minute, actually... It's not over just yet. I just had a thought. We still have a backup. Because there's one thing about this. Got a hollowed key? Damn. But now... we can actually get the other one opened, and we can go from the other side of the antechamber. Thinking with portals here. Except they're not portals, they're just rooms. I am so glad I remembered this. Okay. I love that you can actually skip that by just holding escape. Makes my life a little easier. Best case scenario is we find the music room. Worst case scenario, no dice. Pantry. I'm risking it. Drawing room. Hell yeah. Literally the best outcome. Key. Now I can do this. If I do that, now I need to go around. Shit, we're gonna have to really go around. Well, could be worse. Because at least I know what I'm doing here. Let's just buy out the bananas. This church is wringing us dry of all we owe. Okay. Through the boiler room. Past the spare room. Into the courtyard. Around through this area, which apparently has a secret in it. Oh, free key. What's the worst that I get from this? It's just keys. That's 9. Oh, wait, no. Oh, there's 8. What? No, wait, it's 16. My brain is, like, not fully comprehending today, apparently. So 16 divided by 8. 2. Plus 2. 4 times 5. 20. There we go. 10 plus 10 squared. So 10 times 10. 100. Minus 20 twice. So that's 60. Divided by 6 would just be 10. I'm like doubly making sure now because I'm like, oh, I might mistake something. I need that one side to finish it. That hurts so much, knowing. Uh, I'll take the conservatory, actually. Coins. And then we got these. Dormitory, unusual, conference room. I'd like to make it standard. Attic, I'm keeping it rare. Actually, let's make dormitory rare as well. We never got the magnifying glass or the workshop. Like, damn. Okay, day 68. But now I can also write down all of mirrors, puzzle, needs, all 4. Because it needs all 4 doors. So, the hope for this next day is if we can get the Hall of Mirrors again, cool. If we can actually get the puzzle completed, awesome. Because the puzzle is so good for the Hall of Mirrors. I know it has stuff in it. I know it's not a Sanctum key. But if I remember correctly, there was something mentioned about multiple extra ones that are like really useful. Like extra rooms, I think it was. And if we could get lucky, maybe we could get either, I don't know, secret passage would be pretty nice. Extra secret passage would be awesome, honestly. Or even crazier, an extra like room that just, ooh, let's try the schoolhouse today. Another one that would be really good would be the den. Any of the 3 rooms that have 3 doors would be good. The passageway would be good. Honestly, even an extra spare room would be good. Or an extra aquarium. Extra workshop could be useful just because that's 2 free items. So like, I mean, hallway closet at the end of a hallway gets rid of a dead end. Key card. Awesome. Let's do the spare green room. Then here we can do, you're saying into a dormitory, yeah. Bacon and eggs. I'd rather get the bacon and eggs. And the key. Because that's an extra 10 to our steps. Classroom. We're gonna get so much from these classrooms, is my hope. I would prefer it not facing inwards, but sometimes you don't get a choice. Well, there's grade 2. Yeah, the language one is grade 8, and it is so annoying to get to it, but it's so damn useful for, like, puzzle solving. Classroom. Grade 3. Library, bedroom, dormitory, the den, the lab, the chapel, courtyard, parlor, hallway. Ooh, workshop. Can we start with a broken lever? Nice. And then we can grab the parlor, which is more gems if we can solve this. The blue box contains the gems. All statements that contain more than one B are true. The letter B appears twice on the box that contains the gems. That would have to be false. So it would have to be in the blue box. Damn it. Morning room. Perfect. We get extra gems. Ooh, and a coupon book. Chapel, dormitory. Let's just redraw. Ooh, the kennel is perfect. Pet the pupper. Grab the coins. I need the bedroom because I don't have a shovel yet, so conference room. Oh, this is perfect. Because now I can actually go through some of these better. Nursery. I got a key back. Because there was a chance I would just outright get the gem back from that one, but no dice. Library. Let's read Blackbridge Grotto. The legend of Blackbridge is one well known to the people of the Grand Realm. Versions of the tale have been passed down from generation to generation. With each new telling, story has changed, becoming over the years more colorful, more verbose, and as one might expect, increasingly horrifying. However, with so many renditions and unique personal touches, the task of confining and binding this tale to text seemed an ambitious, impossible challenge. Over the course of my research, I've heard dozens of variations of the legend. While the details would often change, I was surprised how much of the story's heart remained the same. Yet, the more I listened to it, clearer it became that there could never be a definitive version of the tale capable of capturing all the wonder and myth of Blackbridge. In the end, I chose to write down what felt the most authentic, the story my grandmother told me as a boy long ago. The Berry Picker from Oris. Many years before peace had become a familiar word, there lived a group of rogues so wayward that locals deemed it appropriate to call the number the Unholy Hounds. They were feral outlaws composed of society's worst in the time, when society was at its worst. And for each crime that fearful travelers credited to the group, a dozen more lay unclaimed, each worse than the last. For the generality, however, who often valued their coffers more than their companions. No crime could measure more wicked than a group primary enterprise, high road robbery. One such member of this so-called band of rogues was a boy of 13 years, Jesper, who had not been lucky in life, having lost 2 brothers to war and parents to famine. In years of hunger that followed, Jesper lived in a gutter behind a churchyard, lying on the nourishment of scurrying bugs and weeds harvested from the cracks of the alleyway to sustain his pitiful existence. It is not surprising that a child aiming to escape such hardships would take an easy road out. An easy, well-traveled road paved with temptations leading out of the city and into the Genry lands, where loose purse strings entwine with the strands of salvation and glisten equally with a hope of opportunity. It was this road that eventually led Jesper to the end of his youth, a hidden cave at the bottom of Blackbridge Canyon. It was here that he met his surrogate family and saviors, the notorious gang of godless outlaws known as the Unholy Hounds. Despite the hardened circumstances that had led him to the vocation of banditry, Jesper was surprisingly tender-hearted. Was often teased by the group for being too kind for such an ignoble life. For this reason, Jesper was assigned to the innocent role of berry picker. It was not just innocence that set berry picking apart from the gang's more wicked undertakings, but it was the only duty performed without the safety of night's concealment. Jesper, no stranger to solitude, did not protest, so that he alone worked, while the others slept soundly, tucked away in the cave at the bottom of Blackbridge Canyon. On one such occasion, Jesper decided to get an early start. He left the cave, berry basket in hand, and set out into the woods before the morning sun had even brushed against the tall treetops. It was colder in the mornings, but the headway dawn afforded meant Jesper could reach the furthermost berry patches without worry of being chastised for tarrying upon his return. It took over 3 hours on foot to reach his destination, and along the way, Jesper had passed many familiar bush, all priority pillaged and berate of berries, that one would have dedicated several moments in earnest examination before finding a single one. Jesper was patient, but even patience has its limits. He was confident that even accounting for his time lost in this long stretch of travel, his efforts would be well worth the pains. Surveying the patches of new growth surprised even Jesper. The red dots suspended among the leaves seemed as numerous as stars in the sky. Upon seeing such bounteous sight, he clutched his berry basket tightly and nearly toppled over out of joy. Once he had regained his senses, Jesper quickly made a decision. He'd not reveal the location of the newfound treasure. Instead, he would earn the respect of his confederates who, upon seeing his yield, might attribute the success to hard work. Smiling at his plan, Jesper set off to fill his basket and was making steady strides in the task when the sound of thundering hooves interrupted him. A carriage is approaching. The thought of made Jesper freeze. He had been so enchanted by his discovery that he had neglected to observe his surroundings. How could a roadway be so close? He ducked down and crept toward the impending sound, hiding behind one of the larger bushes nearby. It was only a moment more before the sound's source revealed itself. Within 50 paces of where Jesper hid, an elegant carriage with gold trim came soaring around the corner of the trees. led by two beautiful white horses, and conveyed a stern-looking driver seated atop the vehicle, flaunting the most sophisticated regalia Jesper had ever seen. It was not just any carriage, it was a royal carriage. Even without ever having witnessed such a sight before, Jesper was certain. The sight so transfixed Jesper that he stood awestruck, unable to tear away as the carriage approached. The little concealment of the bush provided was soon proven unequal to the driver's lofty perch, and upon spotting the boy, he pulled the reins with such an effect that the noble steed slid to a sudden halt with precise control. "You, boy, get out from behind that bush," he shouted with a rigidity that betrayed modest amount of fear. "You startled me half to death coming round that bend of my own drive, and me seeing such an unfamiliar face in a place where there ought not be any face." Jesper quickly contemplated running. The man was much older, and his dress was suitable for the courtly behavior, not dashing through a bramble and mud. I was picking berries." Jesper raised the half-filled basket up, allowing the driver to see proof of his words. The demeanor of the man suddenly changed, and it was a change that Jesper was familiar with. He had seen many times. The same stern expressions on the most fiendish bandits melt away when presented with a berry basket. Any suspicion the driver might have had instantly evaporated, for even the notion of a member of unholy hounds picking berries seemed farcical, I think is how that's said. I don't know. Softened expression made the allowances for a smile. "Berries, eh? Say, you couldn't have picked a better spot for them, could you? I used to pick berries here as a boy." Jesper took the cue to finally step forward from behind the bush, proudly brandishing his basket. "I know what luck I found them. I've only just begun picking, and look how many I have. It'd have taken me fourfold the time back home to procure this number." Driver bent down at a closer look. "Where is your home, boy? It must be quite far." Jesper replied with a scripted response. "A little south of the Tanner Fork, just past the burnt woods." "My God, that is far. You couldn't have come all the way out this morning." It was true. Tanner Fork was in the exact opposite direction Jesper had traveled, and whilst that response would seem perfectly reasonable in a location closer to Blackbridge Canyon, he could see why it might seem less believable here. "Sir, I have traveled much farther for much less profit. I dare say there is no distance yet made by a man that would not be worth undertaking for a prize such as these. Surely you have tasted them before yourself." Jesper felt happier with the response, and it seemed to amplify the man's smile. "My youth I often, but perhaps took for granted because I never had to travel very far. And even then, my father would always drive us here in our carriage. So I'm ashamed I never had to walk such a stretch to earn an equal reward." It was Jesper's time to smile. "Then let my efforts reward us both today." He raised the basket even higher. "A taste of memory of your youth, sir." The driver chuckled and removed one glove, bending over the seat to reach down to the basket. And one of his fingers touched the first berry. The dagger, in turn, met his throat, cutting through the superficial layer of skin and drawing blood. Jesper caught the man's startled eyes. "And for that taste, I will have your purse, sir, in memory of my youth." The driver's arm had gone stiff, his chin raised and trembling, more frightened than he had ever been before, whether unable to or incapable of speaking. He did not respond to the boy. Perhaps he did not think his jaw could afford to be engaged at this particular timing. Jesper let the basket drop, freeing his other hand to probe the man's pocket. "Do not mistake me, sir. I will not kill you if you give me no cause, though I will admit I thought of taking your carriage and leaving you in the indignity of walking appeals to me." Unable to find a purse in the man's coat, Jesper pivoted to search the seat under him. "Why have you no purse on your person?" The driver slowly raised, his hands cautiously pointing towards the carriage door behind him. Jesper lowered the knife's edge a small degree to allow the man to speak. "There's a lock in the carriage. A lockbox. Will come down and grant me the courtesy of sparing your life and binding your hands." The man started to comply, slowly lowering. God, this is a really long one. Same, show me, blah, blah, blah. Inside the carriage, surprisingly dusty, unswept. Stark contrast, the elegant polish. Many years passenger enjoyed the passage. All confirmed Jesper as suspected driver of this carriage was not liveried servant in the employ of a greater master. Any curiosity of this observation might have been further produced, quickly abandoned. The appearance of the box surprisingly easy to handle. Within a few minutes, he had dislodged it and hold. 2 observations were made. The totemic symbols found carved on the 4 sides of the box hinted the box was very old and likely not created Ordinian hands, and it reminded him of the artifact from the old world that was presumably crafted in one of the ancient realms. Box secured, rusted yet robust padlock. Do you have key? Without emotion, the driver replied, "There is no key to that box." Jesper stood up. Easy enough then. He headed over to the nearby rock in sizable dimension and lifted the stone up, carrying it back to the box. If there was ever a time when the lock had been resistant to brute force, it wasn't recent. With one hit, the stone had completely shattered the rest of it. He bent down in the lid, and it was an effigy, a crude figure chiseled from stone. Without too much deliberation, Jesper bent down and picked it up, somewhat surprised how heavy it seemed, given how light the box had felt. The driver smiled. "You are cursed, boy. For deadly is the stone. You have opened which should never have been opened, and you're cursed." Man shoved it in front of him. "What is it?" "That's one. Feeling his disappointment, right? What? So this is literally a thing. No purse upon your person. Man did not seem intimidated. One pace. He paused for effect. 12 more, and you will be dead. He only had a second to flinch before the effigy struck him in the head and put an end to his cryptic ramblings. There were ever a time. Okay, so it's just about a cursed effigy. He killed a guy. Like, 2 white horses and carriage going beside him. Okay. Below the Black Bridge. Oh my god. How much longer does this go? Seems someone dies. Miller. Oh my god. To embrace each other, Miller's cheek. Hours earlier, screams began, blood-curdling cries of hopeless desperation as Captain Fortickley and the Blackguard looked down from the ridge of the canyon collapsed entrance of the cave and grinned. Ah, now they speak. Jesus Christ. Oh, the bookshop. Or the gift shop. Let's do the gift shop. Let's see. I really want to get this. Swim trunks we'll get, because that's just nice to have. Okay. That was a interesting book, to say the least. Oh yeah, classrooms. I forgot that was what we were doing today. Grade 4. Oh, my nose itches. I will take the den. Let's do the courtyard because that gives me more options. God, I still need... Oh, I was just about to say, I still need a shovel for some of these. Because, yeah, we have the kennel, so it means we can actually unlock doors. I want the storeroom. Because that gives us 2 gems. Oh, sorry about the yawn, Jesus. This one isn't worth gems, but gives us 2 extra rerolls. And a free gem. So, that's at least useful. You know, it is a shame we'll never find that 8th one of the letters. Okay. Ooh, running shoes. Volume 2 of the drafting guide. However, there are rumors of additional annex classroom Mount Holly Elementary that use solely for exams and student testing. Okay, yeah, that's just about that. Then you have the gear stuff. First drafted within a few ranks of freezer, then temperature will start rising. Everything will melt, including your assets. If the temperature gets too high, refreezing will no longer be possible. Spreading your wings, yeah, normal stuff. Nothing new, basically. Well, I will take a classroom. Grade 5. Another key used. Redraw. I'm gonna do this, and you may wonder what I'm doing about why I'm doing it like this. It's so I have more spots. Dark room or pantry. I'm gonna re-roll. Courtyard, classroom, or hallway. Let's do the hallway because that gets me a key. And then I can just take classrooms from here if need be. As you can see. Grade 6. Okay, let's hope for more. Re-roll. Clock tower is nice, so is the guest bedroom, but maid chambers, no. Courtyard. Closed exhibit. Billiard room. Another classroom. I'm gonna take that because that is grade 7. And that will not only lock off this side, but create a little bit extra for me. Locked. And I guess locked. Oh no, not for once. I think it's worth it to take the gymnasium here. Car keys. Locked. And this is going to be locked, isn't it? Yep. Just my luck. Okay, okay, I'm looking at the best possible way out here. Cause I want to dig and pray. I just need one key. That's all I really need right now. And some gems, but that's a whole other issue. Okay, and then from here I'll just go back to the conference room. Down this way. Around. Dig up. More coins. Not really too useful. In here, I already picked up the gems and stuff. I wish I could pick up that spoon, but nope. Because if it was the silver spoon, that'd be amazing. I'm just gonna walk like, wait a minute, we do have this. I just need the metal detector. Which I don't have. So it's kind of like, well, shit. Because if I could get the metal detector, it would be so nice. I don't have the magnifying glass, though, sadly, either, so... not much I can do there. Okay, dig. Oh, wow, a turnip. And a rock. Damn. Because all the doors out are locked right now. It's like, I have a key card, but not keys. Well, time for day 69. Yay. Well, that's the farthest we've gotten in a while. In terms of the school stuff. I know we need to get the music room at a high rank, so my guess is rank 9. So that's the highest you can get. We still need to do the bank vault and get a key for it, which is a whole other issue. Like, we're just trying to unlock the sanctums at this point and, like, figure out more about the lore. We know our mother is most likely dead. And we're not going to be able to find her body. And if we did, it wouldn't be, you know, Easy. I could do a shrine because I don't have anything, but I think I'd rather take the tools. So we got lockpick early and shovel early. That's actually pretty nice. I would have preferred the wrench, but meh. Okay, let's see. And I'll do this. Open for luck. I actually don't know if that does anything in terms of luck. It's just kind of, at this point, it just feels like I have better luck when I do that. Ooh, magnifying glass. Now we just need a workshop and metal detector. Early foyer is actually really good. Breakfast nook, that's pretty nice. I also have yet to see the throne room. It must be a really rare room in general. I mean, patio doesn't really do anything for me. Hallway or... Yeah, let's do the hallway. That'll guarantee an opened door. Take the spare green room. Then I can go through here. I'm not gonna dig stuff up yet. West Wing Hall, it really wants me to take that damn closet. Morning room, kitchen, tunnel. Let's just take the morning room. I get a coin purse. That's pretty nice. 2 gems, also really nice. Courtyard, drawing room, lost and found. I'm going to take the drawing room. We get our gem back. And we get a few more things we can do. God, it just did not want to unlock. Chapel, pantry. Let's do the observatory. I thought about redrawing, but with the observatory there, I think it's worth it. Oh, great. Dead end room. It's one of those days. I'm going to take the storeroom. Actually, does the rotunda count as a dead end? I doubt it does, but you never know. Because some rooms you wouldn't expect also don't. Where is the rotunda? Ah, there it is. No, it's just a normal blueprint. Because I didn't think it did, but you never know. Rotunda would be great to have against the mirror room, to be fair. Let's get rid of the lavatory early. Then we can go this way. Weight room. Gonna really hurt. I'm gonna take the nursery instead. Get gems. Okay. Then we can go around. We should be able to use that to our advantage. Gymnasium. It's really the only thing I got. The Great Hall. It's all unlocked, too. Awesome. We got a gem. Some coins. Archives would actually be pretty nice. I gotta do it. can get rid of the utility closet. Turn off the gymnasium. Okay, and then through here. I'm gonna do this one because, yep. Special key. Fingers crossed. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted. Green rooms no longer cost gems. This is going to be one hell of a day of all sorts of stuff. Passageway. Dormitory chapel. Let's do the archived. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Because, yeah, now I'm stuck to this. Dark room? Okay, that's something. Okay, because I can turn the dark room back on. I need a sauna. Or something. Okay, so here... I gotta use the secret garden key. And then I just gotta use these twice. Because I'd like to unfreeze my gems and shit. But I need a sauna or a furnace to do that. Okay. Okay. I just need... I'll get rid of the coat check for now. It's a huge removal. Battery pack. Fuck. Dang it. And I can't use this. Like, if I didn't get the freezer, I could have kept going. I just didn't get lucky. But at least with the freezer stuff, we do start tomorrow with an extra 4 and 50. I'm trying to remember what the max amount of dead ends is. Because I think it's like really specific. Because I know there was a thing that mentioned the sweepstakes thing of like, oh, the person has so many dead end rooms. Makes me wonder how much. Honestly, if we could get the showroom on this run, that'd be pretty nice. Because then we could do a lot. Because the showroom costs 2 gems. But we get to buy all sorts of stuff. And if we're lucky enough to get the moon pendant and stuff with it. Shelter. Oh, this is perfect. Gem. And then I can do log into network, Swan song. Okay, stay put. Finally happened. Just got confirmation our source from Redguard is coming tomorrow. Be formal inquiry. So Redguard source. Pass the message to your uncle. Says may have an idea for a long-term solution. So I'm doing exactly. Very long for them, maybe long. So Mary might have been in the shelter. Not much room remembered from my youth. When mine, 4 of us, space we're gonna need. Finding a spec. Fortnite at best. Okay. Yes, and don't worry, this communication method is fully secure. I'm the only lab technician with network access, and the only one who uses this terminal and working. Get you some more supplies. A food and shelter. Okay. So it's possibly... Okay, lab. Mary in shelter. Experiment setup. I guess star. Oh wait, no. I would have had to log on to the network through yeah. Because I already did it on accident. Okay, no, I can still do it, so I can still log into the network. And damn it, no, it just stays with this one. So I need to find that computer. Yeah, so we had people in here. Okay. Well, we know a bit more. And since we get red rooms with the shelter effect today, we won't have to deal with as many bad from the red rooms. That's pretty nice as well. Should hopefully help a good chunk. I wonder, do you think, I'm trying to remember what Simon's last name is, to be completely frank. Because I know it's not the same. I mean, I'm already going this side so I can see if maybe it's in here. No, that just talks about Baron. Because I'm called Baron, so get rid of the nursery from the pool. Get some gold. Let's do the breakfast nook. Then we'll get a key, more steps. And go this way. I guess we'll draft the pool. It adds the pump room, but there's also some of these. Do I pick? Those are new. I'm guessing that's what the swim trunks did then. Yeah, chapel won't affect us. So that's a plus. Nothing. Damn. Let's do the West Wing Hall. It's just free. Drawing room. I'm going to take the spare green room here. Because then I can do this. I'll use the parlor, I guess. We can do that. Okay. Box has the gems. False statements have less than 6 words. That's not true. Statement has an odd number of words and is always true. Gems in the box with the most words. Two, three. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. I'm so confused. I'm just gonna do this. Yeah, my brain could not comprehend that. My brain was just like, what? Guess we're using my key. Well, at least I'll get it back. Locked. This gets me 3 items. Silver key, always a pleasure. A dice, and the shoes. All are very useful. Okay, silver key. Closed exhibit. As also, no. I want... I'll take the passageway. Because the closed exhibit is a red room, but its effect is having all the security doors, so it's kind of like, oh shit, what's the point now? Okay. Salt shaker. 2 gems. Use my key, apparently. Let's do the pantry. Because it really wants to be chosen, apparently. I'm gonna do the foyer. Because that just means rooms will be unlocked, and I can take care of this part now. Okay, because, yeah, there's still, like, I don't even have half the achievements in this game. Which is crazy to me. The workshop, that could be very useful for us. The hammer. Ooh, that's actually really nice. But we need a security thing. Either a key card or a way to turn off the security detail stuff. Both would be very useful. Well, speak of the devil. Okay. Keycard system. Security level. High. Offline mode. Unlocked. And now we can do this. We can go back through. Go around town. Back down. Round and through, back downtown. Oh my god, I almost sneezed there. Hey, Nerdy Vampire, hope you're doing well today. E-card system, offline. We are doing a surprisingly good run right now. Bedroom. I guess I'll take the East Wing Hall. I mean, we've definitely gotten a lot of, like, new stuff. Oh, pump room. Get that out of the pool. Our reservoir is empty. I could technically fill it up now, since I don't need it. So let's do that real quick so I can empty the pool. Because I want to empty this pool real quick. Or is it up? Yep, it's up. I basically am going to empty the pool here because I think that's just going to be more useful for us. And then I can just... Because we're emptying so much in there, I should be able to just automatically get us back to where we need to be in reality, if needed. And if not, meh. But it means we can go into the pool where we now have 2 lock boxes. Okay, let's see. Nice. And let's see what we get here. Let's get rid of the storeroom out of our pool. Coin, gem, and a key, which we actually need really badly. God, we're almost to 100 coins. It'd be great to have the showroom. It would be peachy to have the showroom, actually. Be amazing. Oh, baby, we got 2 more keys, a silver key and a gem. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. We still haven't found a weight room either. Okay, let's see. I want to go through security. I could get the furnace out or the laundry room out if I really wanted. Let's get the laundry room out, since that is a dead-end room. And then we can just go through the workshop and hope for the best. Because with what we have here... Yeah, now we can open this. The dark room, honestly... Oh yeah, I forgot. It's not going to go off because of what we have. I was like, I'm just going to probably reopen it anyway, so... Okay, boiler. Oh my god, we can completely mark off the weight room. And, because our shelter, nothing bad happens. Conference room. I guess the sauna. Then we start with some extra stuff. More coins. And let's see. Special keys. Where is this? Okay, it's a corner. I'm just going to use a normal key. You can use the Baudir, or however you frickin' pronounce it. I don't really know or care, to be fair. Spearmint successful. Got some more stars. And then we'll use a key to open this. Billiard room. Lavatory. I could get the lavatory out of my thing. Let's just reroll. God, it really wants me to take something that is like the gallery. 2 gems, some coins, and a key. Because the gallery is another one we just needed to get out of our system anyway. We're on 8. Let's see. With where this is, the silver key is probably our best bet. Dining room. Archives. It's not going to be blocked, but get a gem. That's nice. It will allow me to, like, move further. Because, yeah, room 8. I wonder what happens if I solve this puzzle again. Because I remember where each of these goes. So it makes me kind of curious. Mundanity. This one was like wrath, if I remember correctly. This one was lust. Envy. Avarice. Ooh, an allowance token. God, just wants me to use keys. I guess I'll take the commissary. Magnifying glass, shovel, set of gems. Of course it's locked. Yeah, I should next I should totally grab a Oh yeah, I forgot. I can open this door. I keep forgetting I have that unlocked in the weight room. Yeah, I mean, I thought about taking the frickin' locksmith, but I just needed more stuff. I need the magnifying glass mixed with the metal detector, but I haven't found the metal detector in so long now that I'm like, okay, does it exist anymore? Okay, we got the boiler room. That one's locked. Thankfully, the rumpus room isn't. I'm gonna take the courtyard because we have the kennel, if I remember right. Or was that the last one? I think that was the last one, never mind. Geez, only one dig spot. Old tin can. Come on, get lucky. Whoa, I've never seen this one before. A map to right there, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 over. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's in the workshop. Awesome. Electric eel aquarium or this? I'm going to take the electric eel aquarium because there's a chance for a key. And then this one, I could do a corridor, but I'm going to do the observatory so I can get that out of the list and get another star. Oh my God, that is the most I have seen on a single day. Jesus. Yeah, it's like when you need something, it'll never appear. That's just the reality of this type of stuff. Okay. Treasure map. Looks like the spot to dig. Let's see what we find. Imagine we pull up a bunch of keys or some shit. That'd actually be really funny, though. Please. Oh, wow. That's 8 gems. Nice. Magnifying glass. I still haven't found it. Jesus. I need keys. And I'm trying to think of the best way to get keys. Because oh wait, no, we got 2 keys now. I don't remember picking them up. But that could just be my brain being my brain. Oh yeah, you're right. Hope for the keysmith from the commissary. Either the keysmith or, even better, the music room. The music room would be perfect because that is something I do need. Fingers crossed. Damn it. I had my fingers crossed for the locksmith. Okay, so we need to go through the courtyard. I had my fingers crossed there, but no dice. It sucks because I need the metal detector with the workshop so I can upgrade the frickin' magnifying glass so I can actually frickin' do the sundial puzzle. It's always when you need it. Are you serious? Okay, the gymnasium. Well, fuck. I think that is a wrap. Next day. I just need sanctum keys. Oh yeah, it was definitely a good run. And we did really good. Yes, I can actually show you my achievements in just a sec. Just let the next day load and I can show you what I had. I was able to since I figured out the admin password, I was able to transfer my day one save file stuff for beating the game in one day because I did that since like before this stream and whatnot, because I was like, I might as well do some runs and hope I can get it. And I did. And since I found the password, I was able to do it. So this is what I have. Trophy of Invention, 8, Full House, so close to Explorers. I'm one off the Parlor games. Holy shit. Yeah. I still need to do these. I have an idea of how I'm gonna do that. I just haven't gotten it. Like, I have so much written down at this point that I'm quite sure I could ace the exam. Now, see, if it forces me to write stuff down, but I have a feeling since this game hasn't had me type anything, it's probably going to be multiple choice. Okay, Shrine, Tomb, Schoolhouse. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Just, you know what, let's do a blessing. Always watching. What are the chances I'm actually going to see the showroom, to be fair? Not high, so let's see what I get. I have at least 5 different ranks containing red rooms, gain 5 chance. That's like the worst one. I will say, I did find a weird glitch when I did the day one, when I decided to, so, when doing it, I was able to, one of the runs, I had gotten the sledgehammer, and that's how I kind of got to room 46, and whatnot. But, and that's what let me do it, but I didn't have the foundation. Well, I decided to take it the next day, when I re-got the basement key, and I learned something terrifying. You like the berry one for the chaos? You know what? That's fair. I went into the foundation room from the other side, and it dropped me through the world. And I actually got a special message saying you woke up after falling and stuff. Like, what a weird dream. 2 false statements, the box, 2 true statements has the gems. Black box has a false statement. The gems are not in the box with 2 false statements. The white box has a true statement. The black box has a true statement. Let's hope. Whoa! What the fuck? That was really weird. Just the way it, like, erected from the box. Just... type energy. We'll grab a morning room. Gem, and no item. Early nursery, really good, really good. Grab the gem. Shame it wasn't a lucky rabbit's foot. I know, right? Like, there should have been a choir with that. You make a great point there. Let's get rid of another dead end with the closet. Not gonna ask why there's a shovel in the closet. Commissary. Ooh. I'm regretting using my coins. Let's do the corridor. God, that was a sad realization. I'll take the den. Boom. Guest bedroom. Ooh, we got the magnifying glass. Maybe we'll get lucky and get the workshop and the metal detector too. Huh, as if. Greater chance of finding green rooms honestly ain't bad. Plus then, I also get some dig spots. Coin. The metal detector! There's only one room we need, and the fact that it's one room means we're not gonna find it. I can feel it in my bones. We're not gonna fucking find it at this point. Okay, we're only missing one book at this point. I guess, Realm and Rune? And I don't really know what book I really need right now. Dig this up. It's a brick! Perfect for throwing. And pebbles. What's the point of this one? I guess I'll check. I mean, I entered and I gained an extra coin. Honestly, if they were to ever make a sequel, I don't even know what I would want. I mean, I definitely want more lore on the world as a whole, but I haven't even finished the game, so I don't know more. Like, I'd love to... I think the most I'd like to see is probably, like, more from the other countries, other than just Fen Ares and Ordania's past. I'd love to learn more. Oh my god. It's happening. It's happening. We can now do the frickin' puzzle. Screw the house. I'm going to the frickin' orchard. To the orchard. Because, yeah, for me, I think it would be so cool to, like, know more. Because I think... I mean, we know a bit more about, like, Erisia and, like, its language and stuff through this game. I'd love to learn more about the other side of the world. Because we have one side with, like, Nuance, Erisia, however it's pronounced, and whatnot. And then you have, and Fen Ares, as well as Arch Ares. I'd love to know more about the other side. I think it'd just be really cool. Like, even if it's not a puzzle game, but like an adventure game, I think that'd be cool. Okay, so it said scorch the base and rotate. I imagine they have to be lined up. Maybe with the shadow? Oh, wait, no. Oh my god, the microchips. Let's go get those microchips. I mean, it's not like we need to go back to where we found the throne room anytime soon, so... God, I have so many theories right now of, like, about the lore of this place. Oh, it is? I actually didn't realize that it was. I need this last one. Okay, time to see what this is gonna do for us. Do for us. Do 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 do. Okay. I am praying it is something cool. Watch it open like a secret passage with like all sorts of lore. Oh? A satellite dish. Wait a minute, is this the thing that was mentioned in the admin console? Satellite dish, permanently unlock and added to your Chaos site. New experimental data packets now. Upload the laboratory from sync. Oh, baby. New data packs. Now I'm really intrigued. Ooh, what interesting stuff will it be? Maybe it will be some... I mean, we already got allowance. Maybe we'll +2 to allowance? Maybe more? Okay, so data files. That's trophy. Admin logs is not what I need. I would need network settings, yeah. Electronic mail settings. Check connection offsite. With Synca are fully functional. Awesome. Timeout setting controls how long computer stays connected. Okay, yeah. Because I like having the 1 month because that just means I can connect to all of them so much easier. This has to mean something though, and I'm gonna figure it out one of these days. One of these days. We don't really have any other things, so we need to find something to access the lab so I can figure out what the new packets are. Because now I'm really curious. Okay, so from here, we need to go Commissionary Corridor. Okay. I kind of want that sledgehammer. But we can go through here. I am just happy that we got that finished. Because that was a thing that I have been like, oh my god, I just need the perfect setup for. So now we can actually do more. Let's do drawing room. We get our gem back, and then we also get 2 free rerolls. Key. Utility closet. Bedroom. Security. This is perfect. Keycard settings. Security level, low. Offline mode, unlocked. Return to the menu. Swan's like, I typed that in really quickly. Jeez. Boom. Other terminals are currently connected. Yeah, sure they are. Okay. Pause experiment, log in a network. free experiment testing unique house feature will last until the end of the day. Okay, I'm guessing we just have a random chance to, like, find more then. Nothing new yet, but I might need, honestly, to receive the, like, did I even receive the packets? I might need the laboratory for that, if so. There we go. It really wants me to lose half this. Honestly, I'd rather lose half in this case because it also does this. And it's just a free fucking door, so. Use the key. Lavatory's out. Okay. Wait a minute. Utility closet. Boom, boom, boom. Key card system off. I need to get to security stat because now apparently there's a gem in 2 trunks that I'm missing. Keycard settings, set security level, and high. That is a bunch of free doors right off the bat. Gem. The lab. Perfect. Now I can actually check the lab emails too. Swan song. Oh, I spelled that wrong. I accidentally pressed F. Log into network, Swan song. Okay, so data transfers. Of course I want to download the new packet. Connecting, downloading packet. Okay. 8 new experiments and experiment effects. Each time draft an upgraded floor plan. Each time you access a different terminal. First time you enter a room on rank 9. For each room you draft in the next 40 seconds. Every room with a fireplace. Next 10 times you view your map. Then you lose 10 steps then. Each time you pull a different antechamber lever. Each time you draft a tomorrow room. New effects. Lower reservoir by 1. If that's permanent, we could just completely drain all the liquids from this freaking house. Stock your pantry with fruit. Unseal one of the antechamber doors. Permanently increase your lockpicking skill. Gain a random item and set your keys to 0. Remove a crate from the tunnel. I knew the tunnel had something. Gain a key for 30 steps you have. And lose half your steps, then gain 4 ivory dice. Electronic mail. Lock it down. Lock it all down. That's not ominous at all. We discussed the meeting earlier that we will be sealing off the entrance to Blackbridge server this week. As well as archiving our electronic mailboxes, locking access. Sure, I know it's just tech savvy. We expect It's just how tech savvy we expect Redguard. But there's more than enough data to our servers. These extra precautions are, in my opinion, the very minimum measures that we should be considering given the likelihood of the investigation next month. Okay. Possible investigation. I'm guessing, so Redguard is probably the police force. Freezer access. Don't worry too much about freezer access. The experiments we're doing aren't sensitive. They're already accounting for normal variations due to expected use of and staff traffic. However, surprisingly, we did see a major temperature rise on Friday, and I believe that may be related not to your freezer visit, but to the use of the furnace in close proximity. In the future, we should try to draft them a bit further away. The temperature rise from drafting the room has a major effect on the temperature in the house and even more on the room's close proximity to it. I know I've been conducting temperature-related experiments past week. Avoid accessing my frozen stock during your normal working hours. However, Friday I was making famous black truffle pizza and I had to visit the freezer for fingers. Hope I didn't mess anything up. Chef de camp. Okay. Okay, let's see. Packet management. Create custom. Okay, so immediately, drafting shop, I guess eat an apple, bypass, bedroom, hallway from another hallway, trash while digging, tomorrow room, draft an upgraded floor plan, fireplace. I mean, this could be good. I think this is what I'm gonna do for them. 1 key or die, star, 3 aquariums, random item and keys to 0, lockpicking skill, remove crate from the tunnel, lower, permanently add gold, and then pantry, I think, would be good. What else? Oh yeah, gain 1 key for every 2 hallways as well. That's gonna be our new packet. Oh my god, I have so many ideas now. And we know from this, Kimberly Thompson has her own access to stuff as well. Makes me curious. Walk-in closet, coat, check, observatory. I guess I'll take the closet. Ooh, telescope. Don't see that all too often. And we got a key, and then we got a key back, so that's a plus. So now we can actually open this door. Showroom. Trophy room, or do I redraw? I guess I'll do the showroom. Your allowance has been raised. Ornate compass, master key, emerald bracelet, and chronograph. Damn. Are you serious? I'm definitely not getting enough keys for the master key, so I guess let's go through the pantry into the workshop, see if we can find something. Music room. The observatory, we'd get multiple, but the billiard room guarantees we can get some keys. Ooh, we found car keys. That's perfect. Okay. 3, 6. Wait. That just becomes 0 and then 1. -10 times 2, -20. So it's just 1 again. Why were the last 2 just 1? Oh, secret garden key! Oh, baby, that's perfect. Because this room over here is right on the corner edge. So I can actually use the secret garden key. The sledgehammer! I can beat some shit. I can beat the shit out of some things. Hell yeah. Orange. I'm gonna be honest, I never really was a big fan of oranges. Just personally. So I do love apples. Apples are really good. Well, a bit late, but still nice. Lost and found bedroom. I lost my burning glass. Exit your room, start tomorrow. The floor plan will be removed from your draft pool for a week. Honestly? Locked. There. Spare green room. Oh wow, what a special green room. Electric eel aquarium. My allowance has been raised. Some coins. Some keys. I just had to lose the fucking burning glass. Ooh, treasure trove. I don't know if I want to use my key on that yet. Okay, yeah, I will. Only because we have 2 steps left. And the true treasure of the trove is not in the house. What? Interesting. Interesting. It has a knight in it. Also, did that turn into a hand for a moment, or am I crazy? Those gems look specific. If I didn't lose my burning glass, I totally would have taken the freezer, sheerly because then I could have actually seen what else I could find, since I know it can melt the ice. And it would have been cool to see what neat stuff we could find. Oh boy. I wonder what happens if you use a prism key to go out of an aquarium. I just had that thought. Like, does it mean it just every single colored room has a higher chance? Or something else, I wonder. Or is it like random? Or does it just not activate? These are the questions we must ask ourselves. But knowing that we can remove stuff from the tunnel does make me curious what is at the back of that tunnel. Because that means there's stuff back there. Ooh, the tomb. I'm going to take the tool shed, though, because... Ooh, that's actually really good. A watering can and a metal detector. Really good early on. My plan here is to try and figure the frick out if we can actually get, one, the frickin' throne room, and two, I'd really love to see if we can get the castle as well. The whole castle effect. Magnifying glass. It's pretty good. Let's do the bedroom. And corridor. And the hallway closet. Ooh, if we get security or a lab, so I can access security and do the lab, setting security to high would be amazing. Okay, let's take the hallway. And then there's a coin there. Pantry. Beep, 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 beep. Damn, this really wants me to just keep going up. Okay, let's do the den. Grab a gem. Use a key. I guess we'll take the observatory. 37. Oh, we got a dead end. Higher dead end chance. Of course we do. You know? These aren't really that good. I'm gonna take the solarium because we get more from it in general. Okay. As nice as the vault is, I would need a bank key. Okay, 18. 9 times 4 minus 20. Oh wait, no, I was doing 7. I don't know why my brain was like, oh yeah, 7. No, I'm dumb. 6. No, 16. Bah. God, my brain is not working well with math today, apparently. Negative 10, 1. Square root of negative 1 times 10. 2 keys. Wow. Unironically, close exhibit. Because we can just do the key card. Showroom is our best chance here. Ooh, we can get the moon pendant and the silver spoon. Okay. Electric eel aquarium. What? Oh, wow. It's pretty well hidden. That needs a key. This doesn't. Oh, the treasure trove. Or the vault. The vault gives us 40 coins, though. Okay. And now... Okay, I can't get it yet, but I do want the bracelet if possible. Boiler room. Okay. Then this one, yep, that's also locked. So let's do this one. Maid chamber, storeroom, nursery. Storeroom. We'll get our key back. Plus some gems. And then... this one is... Ooh, we actually would double our gems. Oh, wait, no, I forgot the aquarium. God damn it. I do this sometimes. There. Well, at least it is another dead end off the board. Got a lot of those today. Oh god, we need to hope we can get to the foundation from the hallway. That's not gonna happen, I don't think. Oh boy. Wait a minute. The tunnel. Coming in clutch. We can keep trying tunnels. Until we draw a drawing room. Not gonna lie, that was actually pretty funny that I got that lucky. Okay. There's the coins. Locked. Let me guess. Locked? Yep, just my luck. This is one tall ass one. Well, let me go to the... I think I've already used all my stuff from the watering can. Honestly, of these, this will, call it a day while wearing the moon pendant. Tomorrow we'll start with 2 items from your inventory. If we could keep the silver spoon and key card, that'd be awesome. Just depends how lucky we get, though. Make sure to hydrate if you haven't already, by the way. Always good to stay hydrated. After all, it's very important. Day 73. Okay. We got this. So what do we start with? What are the chances it gave us the moon pendant again? What? Not only did we get the moon pendant, we kept the metal detector, which is amazing. That's awesome. Let's think. I think I'm gonna want the tomb here. Not gonna enter it just yet, mainly because I'd rather wait. If I could get a dead end day with this, ooh, we'd be rich. Honestly, if we had the tomb yesterday with all those dead ends, ooh, we would have been able to buy out that showroom. Hallway closet, get it off the board. And we got our key card back. Nice. Guest bedroom, get that off the board. Got some car keys. And a coin. The closed exhibit, awesome. Because we have a key card. Ooh, get the nursery off the board early. And, oh baby. The nursery is good early compared to late. I will take the hallway. We'll go this way. I'll take the passageway. Because that is amazing. We'll take the den. We'll take the spare green room. And do I want to get the classroom out of my draft pool? Honestly, I think I kind of want to do the breakfast nook so I can get the extra steps and the key. I just think it's more useful. Garage, pretty useful. That's 3 free keys. And because we have the car keys, it also means a lockpicking kit and a secret garden key. Hell yes. Awesome. We can go through here where we can get the chapel gone from the pool, which ain't bad. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to... Ugh. I don't want to do it unless I can see, preferably, but... Okay, I can get the utility closet early. Meaning now I can do boom, boom. And the good thing is I don't even need to turn off the keycard system, which is awesome. Speaking of the system... Oh, never mind. Grab that. Ooh, the parlor. Do the wind-up key minigame. Both statements are false. Statement on the white box is false, so it would be true. Gems are in the blue box. Gems are not in the black box, so... You know, I should have thought on that more. Fuck. I need to re-roll this. Rotate the dove coat. I'd rather have this because we get big spots for later use. Conference room. Awesome. Billiard room's pretty good. I can always turn this back on. Let's go turn the lights back on in the dark room. It'll be very useful for us, because that could give us a battery pack if we are lucky. Awesome. And now, easily we can go through. And we don't get the negative effect, which is amazing. Okay. We got a gem. Honestly, that works. Just gonna do this. Dining room, storeroom. Guess I'm gonna do a dining room. This will auto get eaten. Get a free key. Morning room. That's 2 gems extra tomorrow. Damn. Oh, that shovel was like right there. And now I'll be able to do this. Guess I'm doing the commissary, where we can get running shoes, sleeping mask, sledgehammer, and magnifying glass. Honestly, all of them are useful. Gymnasium, I want it out of my pool, because it is just a nuisance. Let's do the boudoir, because I will get the sleeping mask and nursery effect. And then we grab the gem. The kennel would be so good, or I could redraw. I'm gonna go for the kennel. Pet the pupper. Grab the coins. Dig. Unlock the door. Awesome. Observatory. Okay, we got a bunch of stuff. And let's see. Corridor. Coin. And workshop. Coin purse. That's actually pretty nice. I could have used a lockpicking kit. Not the weight room. I'll take the billiard room. Because I do need to do this puzzle more. 16. Negative 10. Negative 20. Wait, no, negative. No, minus. Okay, so then times 2, 6, minus 4, 2. 5 squared is 25 minus 5. 20 times 5 would be 100. Divided by 5 is 20 again. That's just 9. And we get 2 keys. Awesome. Okay. The Great Hall is perfect for this. Because I can just quite literally go through and pray that this works on some of them. Because then it lets me just know, okay. Awesome. So I got that door, meaning this one I know for a fact leads me to these. And then I can open this, which it's not like I'm going to be able to access it, but there we go. And then okay, no. Yeah, it means there's gems on the side, which is awesome. I know what to use them for. Secret garden key. Broken lever. Yep. The other door was locked. You can tell from the barking. Just digging up a bunch of stuff. And we can pull this lever. Just quickly go past it. And now we can just... Security. Awesome. Because I quite literally can just... Keycard system. Security level. I. And then... Swan Song. And then... The lab. Experiment setup. You know what? Wait. I don't know if you see what I see in this, but my aquariums are all upgraded. So I could make this like really go-go. Like go-go gadget-esque. Oh, Rumpus, what wisdom do you have? Like, I know his name is Alzara, but it's funny to call him Rumpus.
You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. Faintly in the mist, I see a figure. A statue cradled in a courtyard of sentinel stone. You will find yourself one day wandering these paths, walking in the footsteps of the past, wandering and waiting, searching for a shadow that will never be cast, longing for the day to end, the hours to pass. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Damn. What's going on? Anyways. You think he likes toast? I don't know why. Just kind of popped into my brain. Like, do you think the great Alzara likes toast? Money, 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 always sunny in a rich man's world. Sorry, couldn't help myself. Bit late music room. My God. Okay, so I want to do this, and you might be wondering, but Kaya's, why do you want to pick that? And like, because we can do this. Wait, what? Oh, that's weird. That looked super weird. White box. I'll keep that as a note to myself, white box. Because if it's a green memo, it's a lie. I guess Solarium. Coin. Go through the rumpus room. And I never really tried the other door either, so never know. Library locksmith. Oh, my eye itches. Just for the lulz, let's see what we get. Ooh, a prism key. Because if we're lucky, we might be able to keep it. Also, I wish we had a frickin' showroom. Look at all the frickin' gold I got. Haven't even found a frickin' vault key. Imagine we open the treasure room treasure chest and it's like, oh, here's your vault key. The previous box in this room contained the true state. It was handwritten, so that is true, meaning there is something outside of this place that we need to find. It's not in the house. That could relate to so many things. Because we found stuff outside of the house, but have we? You know what? I just had an idea. Boom. Boom. Just gonna do a little bit of building. Okay. Can't mix that with anything else because I don't have it. Okay. But we have a hammer and a shovel. There's a good chance that what we seek ain't, if it isn't in. Ooh, this is actually going to do more for us because we have a boiler room. Nice. Okay. So I need to go, I mean, this way is same amount. Oh, right, I forgot. Loads of coins. God, we have so many coins. Can we, if we could have had a freezer for this, and or a showroom, we could have bought out the showroom. Tis a shame. Okay, so outside of the house, does it mean the tunnel? No, the tunnel goes under the house, though. Maybe there's a way now that I can open the gate? No. My guess is the tunnel, maybe? I mean, but if we're to do that, we're going to need to remove a lot of boxes. And to remove a lot of boxes, well, means we have to do experiments. Because I imagine it's going to hold through the day. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, maybe? And that's of what we can see. There's probably like 35 from the looks of it. So. I guess we could just go to the tomb if we really wanted. But I don't know. We do have a sledgehammer, though. Maybe we can unlock something with the sledgehammer. So we might need the power hammer for all I know. Oh shit, I just remembered something about the tomb. We totally could have grabbed some ivory dice. Right here. Because that's a guarantee thing. Yeah, because we have this over here. If I can remember what my character's last name is, seeing it's the first 3 to 4 letters of the last name, I could probably see if I have a special admin key for like if Simon has their own like admin key, you get me? He's back there again. I really need her ladyship's chambers. This feels like it should be, like, breakable, personally, but I know that also would be, like, you know, like, tampering with the dead. Jeez, we're almost at 200. We got a lot of coins that day. I mean, we learned a lot. I just need to figure out what the frickin' sanctum stuff is. Because if I can, we're golden. Like 100% golden. Gonna be golden. Okay, day 74. Awesome. I mean, we got quite a lot of coins to start off, but if we could get more, that'd be insane. Like, we could probably up our allowance so much if we tried. I'm trying to remember if I have Simon's last name written down. Let's do trading post. Let me take the dynamite. So we got the prism key and the running shoe. So I could either get the secret garden key for the prism key or a vault key for the running shoes, which is actually insane. Because if we can get the vault today, that'd be awesome. Actually, wait a minute. Isn't the vault, throne room, studio edition, shop, green room, hallway, bedroom. Yeah, the vault is a blueprint. I really want to know what's in there. Because there has to be some good shit in the vault. I just feel it in my bones. Nursery. Early Lucky Rabbit's Foot. Always nice. Breakfast Nook. Bacon and eggs. Key. Morning room. No item. 2 gems. A chest. With gem, key, and coin. Courtyard. With a metal detector. And then West Wing Hall. Got the foundation. Prism key. Boyer. Ooh, boy. Security. Meaning now I can do this. Keycard settings. Security level. Low. Offline mode. Unlocked. And then network. Swan Song. And we can do the laboratory. Awesome. experiment set up. Remove a crate from the tunnel. Each time I find trash while digging. Okay. I'm actually going to take the garage here. Mainly for the keys. Definitely need the car keys and whatnot, but... Ooh, a banana. I didn't even notice that. Bananas. Foundation. Courtyard. Could do walk-in closet. Get that out of the pool. Key. Gem. Coupon book. Nice. The coupons. Okay. Oh, wow. I missed that. Okay, and then I can just go boom. Corridor. And we can go to the end of this. God, I'd like the office, but it's facing the wrong direction. Got a key. Watering can. Pantry. Eat an apple. Hallway. Take the key. Do the closet to get that out of the pool and the extra rewards. And we got a shovel. With the trash while digging, we could actually get a lot if we're lucky. I'm gonna do the bedroom. More coins. Chapel. Workshop. I don't want to combine anything yet, because I'm more likely to actually get trash from the normal shovel. I say as I frickin' get that. Key. Throne room. I'm gonna make it unusual. West Wing Hall, standard, hallway, commonplace. Yeah, that works. I think making it, instead of rare, unusual, I'll see it not only more, but I'll get more out of it. Okay. And go around town. But yeah, as we remove more crates, that should hopefully help. Coin. And a key. Right, I already used one. And then we go past this. And that. To the foyer. Oh. Shit. Need a key card. Or something else. Well, the good part is this usually holds trash in here, so Wow, I got a turnip and nothing. The chances of that are not high. Well, I mean, I can see if I can trade for a key card, but no guarantee. Come on, game. Vault key, same vault key, lock pick, car keys for the coupon book, battery pack, gear wrench, compass, lockpick, compass. Compass, battery pack, gems, gear wrench, secret garden key, vault key, compass, lockpick, key card. I found it. Awesome. Okay. It's time. This is the wrong way. That's a waste of steps. That's on me. Okay, and then I go through here. All the way to security, where I'm going to change the security to high. Untested. Yeah, it needs to be trash. It can't be, like, nothing, which is annoying. Security level too high. Because now... Observatory. Awesome. Are you fucking serious? Really? Moon pendant. Can't buy anything else. Don't have a broken lever, but I can go to the garage and open it up. Oh, wow, a map. Yeah, no, I can't get there. So here's what I'm gonna do. I wonder. Okay, I need to know if it lets me. Okay. So if you pause an experiment, I don't think it's going to stop it for the day, to be fair. Which is annoying to me because I don't think it will. Because if it did, that's one thing. But I don't think it will, and that's... Because this would have been like the perfect day for it. And I got vault keys and shit. Resume. Like, why would you want to pause an experiment? Like, in general, I don't understand why it exists. Because, okay, I'm gonna look this up. Why would you want to pause it? So let's see. Um, so it doesn't really say. Why would you want to pause it? Because it literally just says you can pause or resume it throughout the day. Like that's it. So why does it exist? I mean, I don't really know why you would want to use it unless it were like for a specific thing. Just makes no sense to me. Okay. You know, it really sucks because I really thought we would get lucky today, but nope. No dice. Like, we just got really, really unlucky. And there's nothing we can do about it. Compass. To coin purse. Ivory dice. Magnifying glass. Okay, vault key. I can trade for lockpick. For key card. For compass. For ivory dice. Metal detector for that. For that. For salt, which goes for a magnifying glass. Gems. Gems. Secret garden key. Lucky rabbit's foot. Coupon book. Car keys. Salt. Yeah, that's just a thing. Trade that for the vault key. Compass for ivory dice. Key card. To vault key. To lockpick. To key card. Silver key? Or compass? Yeah, no. Literally, this is now a 1 in 3 chance I get the moon pendant with me. But looking at the time, I say it's a good time to call it a day. I have other stuff I need to do, but that's just kind of how it is sometimes. That was ominous sounding. For those who are not part of it, !Dislab, where we have the Discord. All sorts of stuff over there. Might make some new friends. Who is to say? We have the YouTube, where we have the VOD channel. You can watch all of the blueprints over there. I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. CST. Sometimes I go early, sometimes I go late. If I'm sick in any way,